welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Today's video is a get ready with me. I think I might make it into a vlog also, I'm not sure yet. My sisters, I have 3 other sisters, but 2 of them are going with me to Clearwater Beach today. It's a long story and I'll get into it like later if I can remember. But my dad, I'm not trying to get into like people's like personal business, but pretty much I'm meeting my grandma for the first time ever in my whole entire life that I've never met. My dad was adopted way back in the day, and his real dad, it's like a long story, but his real dad, me and my sister, well, my sister actually found him on like Ancestry. We found my dad's real dad, and we found out that he actually passed last year, a day after my real dad's birthday, if that makes sense. I know it's so confusing, but like we all got close and like started talking a lot, and now his wife, which is going to be my grandma, she reached out to us and said that she's taking a trip, like a vacation to Florida, and she wants to meet us for the first time, so that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna meet her at Clearwater Beach for the first time because that's where she's staying. That's what I'm doing today, and it's hard to like say, oh, I'm meeting up with my grandma for the first time, but I guess, I don't know, I'm just rambling. I actually haven't posted in about like 3 months, I think, or more, I don't know yet, like the time frame, and I do apologize, but every time I kept trying to film, it just didn't feel right. Like I just wasn't all there, and you could tell in my videos. I actually, last year, the end of November into December, I took a vacation to Michigan, drove to Michigan with my 3 Goldens, and had such a fun vacation with family, and we stayed for like 2 weeks in Michigan. It was so much fun, and I do have video footage of that. I vlogged the whole trip. Like, it was so incredibly fun, and I came back rejuvenated, and I was just like ready to take on the world. Like, it was a much needed vacation. It was kind of like a staycation. Like, I literally stayed with family the whole entire time, but like 2 or 3 days I did get out and like venture out and like take pictures, but pretty much I just stayed inside with family. And like I said, I don't like getting into people's personal details, so I'm not gonna like blur everything out there, but we did lose a really close like family member. He was like a dad to me, so it's like really hard. That was who we were staying with for 2 weeks in Michigan. Had to turn around 4 weeks later and go back to Michigan. I flew there to be there for the funeral and everything. I still don't even have words. Like, it was very unexpected. But, yeah. It just made me realize, like, how crazy life is. Oh, I don't mean to cry. You just don't know how crazy life is until, like, something like this happens. Like, it's just, it makes me realize how much I need to like see family more. Like this year, that's my mission. I want to like exercise more, take care of myself better, and also like spend as much time as I can with family. I know it sounds dumb, but like you never know. Like literally you never know. Life is just so crazy. But we lost a good guy. He actually got like 13 more years than he was supposed to. Ugh. Back in like 2009, he got into like a little fender bender. He lives in Michigan. I'm not trying to get into people's personal details and blurt it out for the whole world to know, but I do want people to know his story, like just this little piece, because I feel like it's just so crazy how people get a second chance at life, and like I just it started in 2009. This family member got into a little like fender bender, and a girl just got her license. She was like 16 or something. I can't remember like the exact details, but it was something around there. She accidentally bumped into his car, but it wasn't anything life-threatening or bad, or he felt fine. But insurance purposes, they told him to go get a physical done, just a checkup to make sure he's okay. So we went to the doctor's and he was sitting on those little bed things, I forget what they call them, in the room that he was waiting for the doctor. The doctor came in, spoke to this family member, and then stepped out for about like 5 minutes, came back, and as the doctor came back in, that family member was tipping over and about to fall on their face onto the ground. They were having a heart attack, and that's when we found out the heart issues that he was having back in 2009. If the doctor were to have not come in or waited even longer, he would have died. Like literally, they had to bring him back to life. Like that's how crazy life is. Like he got a second chance at life and lived 13 more years that he wasn't supposed to. So I do like think that that was awesome, but it just stinks that those family members are the ones that always come here and help with like home renovations, and like they're always, I try not to get them in my videos because they don't really like to be online and stuff, but that's why it's so important to like take pictures, videos, and like even if it's like people don't like it, like just obviously ask for their permission, but like keep those memories, because I just, oh, you just never know. Like it was just so crazy. And they had one golden and I brought my 3, and it was just such a beautiful moment. Like my dogs all got to see snow and they got to hang out, and like that was the vacation part. Like everybody was fine and everything was like normal, and then it just it's just so crazy. I can't even, I just need to chill out. It still doesn't feel real because like we were just there visiting and everything was fine for like 2 weeks. Every single day it was fine, and then just like that, they're gone. But this man, like I said, was like a father to me. He was so sweet and so loving, so giving, would literally give you the shirt off his back if that's all he had. Was just such a people person. Like when we first moved into this house, he walked over to the neighbors and introduced himself. Sorry, I have a mint. But he literally was like, hi, I'm so-and-so. If you need help with anything, painting, I love doing it, blah, blah. Like, he was just so friendly. And like when he was in Florida, he would wear like Michigan t-shirt or a hat and like want people to stop him in the store to talk to him. And like, he just loved people. It's just so crazy. But it was a beautiful, beautiful funeral. And I bought like a little toy golden. I was looking everywhere because he was obsessed with goldens, and I put like a little golden on his casket. I don't know if they like kept that on there when they buried him. I have no idea, but I bought extras, so next time I go to Michigan I'm gonna put one on his grave. It's just so crazy. That's what I've been struggling with. I've been going through. Trying to not like cry this whole time, but it's like really hard. Like the past like 2 years or so, I've been struggling like so bad to get motivated to do anything. I've been like so emo. I don't know if that's the right term. I have no idea, but like I think it's also social media. It makes you really like go crazy because everybody's like doom and gloom, like it's the end of the world, you need to hurry up and take all your money out of your bank and save it because they're doing this and that, and like it's just, it's a scary and sad time that we live in. But I have learned to like cut off certain social media. I don't watch the news anymore. I do follow the news on Facebook. Like if there's a hurricane coming at me, I want to know, but I also have certain apps for that, so I know like there's certain things that I do want to be alerted about, but other things like the whole world crashing down and like ending, I feel like I can't take that. So like I try to like cut it out. The whole time I was in Michigan for those 2 weeks visiting, I had so much fun and my mind was so clear. I was not on social media at all. The only time I did go on was for like Facebook or Instagram to post stories, like pictures of what I was doing that day or whatever as like a memory, because I really love when those pop up again like years later as a memory so I could share them. but that was it. I didn't check TikTok. I didn't check any app, like, at all. All I did was go on, upload, and that was it. And I got off. Like, it was so refreshing to not have like social media every single minute of every day. Like, that's all I have. Absolutely no script or anything. I didn't write down notes or what I should talk about, so I do apologize if I like ramble. If you don't like this video, you can always like check back at a different time. But like I said, I'm just getting ready for the day. I have to meet up with my sisters. I have to leave here by like 3. And honestly, I can't remember the last time I went to the beach. Like, it's been a long time. But I'm excited because this is like my favorite beach in the whole entire world. Like, I absolutely love Clearwater Beach. This might be a really long get ready with me because I have to do my hair too. Oh, and by the way, my hair was driving me insane. I didn't do anything with it, so it's still like wavy. I have to straighten it. But I was getting so sick and tired of my hair that I ended up cutting it myself. And if you look up on TikTok or online, there is a butterfly haircut, I think is what it's called. And you just pretty much put your hair like almost half up, half down, but like from the center of your hair, like up here, you have to like split your hair in half and then put one in a ponytail and then the other one in a ponytail and just cut the bottoms. And it gives you like layers and it looks really pretty. So I did that and I absolutely love it. Like, it turned out really, really good. My hair feels so much more healthy and I needed it so bad. It's been about like 2 or 3 years now since I've gotten an actual haircut at a salon. I refuse to because I keep getting them like botched looking, like they're like $100 for just a trim and it looks terrible. Not terrible, but it just looks very like boxy and I hate that. So I decided to do it myself and I absolutely love it. It turned out so good. Start out little and then if you want like more layers, you just kind of cut a little bit more. But oh my gosh, it works so well and I'm just gonna keep cutting my hair myself because it was getting to the point where every time I would pull up my pants, like after going to the bathroom or changing or whatever, my hair would be stuck in my pants. Like literally the hair on my head. It was that long. Like, it was stuck in my pants. It's like, yeah, it's pretty and all, but it's a lot to take care of and maintain, and I was just like over it. I'm like, okay, this has gotta go. It grows back quick, so it's still long, but I do feel a little bit lighter. Yeah, but I don't know, I just, like, Christmas was a blur. I did not have fun at all, because that's like when we heard about the family member. I don't know, it just was so quick. Like, everything just happened so quick, and I don't mean to keep circling back to that, but it's just like so sad. Hope that looks okay. My face has been breaking out so bad too. Like, I'm just a hot mess. And it's currently freezing. I don't have my phone, but it's so cold in Florida right now. And I have to go to the beach where it's even colder. Like, it's gonna be so cold. But I'm excited. I think it'll be so much fun. And like being around my sisters, I can't wait. Oh, I already signed up for the gym. I already have a gym in my garage. But it's totally different when you have a gym in your garage versus like going. I work from home, so it gets really lonely. Not having a whole lot of like people interaction or like getting out. The only time I get out is like to get groceries on the weekend. Or to like walk around different shops. So I decided to change that. I'm not like looking to talk to people or like hang out with anybody at the gym. I just want to be around people that like have the same motivation as I do, if that makes sense, because it like motivates me more to want to do better and be better and like work out harder. It's just the weirdest thing and I don't know how to explain it or describe it, but knowing that there's stuff like equipment in the garage, my mindset is, oh, I'll get to it, like it's always going to be there, so I'll get to it when I get to it. Like, that's terrible. I'm paying for a membership, so now I have to go. Like, now you're obligated, you're paying monthly, so you got to get your money's worth. So that's why I'm like, it's like pushing me more. And like, I don't know, being around people just helps me. Even I am so quiet, I don't talk to anybody. I just put my headphones in and I just start working out. But I get the best workouts being around people, like just a different environment. That's all it is. I work from home, so just knowing that I have this stuff here, it just, I don't know if anyone else can relate, but I just cannot get motivated to work out in my garage to save my life. And it's been freezing, so it's even harder to work out in your garage. But I don't know, it'll all work out. I'm testing it out to see. I've already gone 3 times already, and I just signed up, I think it was last weekend. But I absolutely love it. I'm so happy I did. I do miss, what was it? LA Fitness though. They've been several different names. I think they're EA something now or something like that. But they used to be Lifestyle. When I was going, they were Lifestyle, and then LA Fitness bought them out. So I absolutely loved that gym that was over by me where I used to live, because they had a sauna. I absolutely love saunas. And I miss it. I might buy one for the house, but they're kind of expensive. But how weird would that be? Having a sauna in Florida. Like, that's so weird. But I don't care. I love saunas. Let me try. I don't know if people want to know the products I'm using. I don't know. I kind of butchered that. I'm obsessed with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Highly obsessed. Jada, I'm still trying to find a male golden so I can mate her and have golden puppies. Still on the hunt for that. If anyone knows if there's like a doggy like Tinder out there, please let me know, because I would love to try to find a male golden for her. But I just have so much, like, I don't know. I bought a whole bunch of new like self-help books, and I'm gonna start reading more. That's one of my goals, because I used to read all the time, like literally all the time. And like years ago, probably 11 years ago, I used to read so much. And now I'm so engulfed with like social media, and it's kind of like brainwashing, and like it's making me, I feel like dumber. Does that make, I don't know if that makes any sense or sounds correct, but like I've just noticed I have been sounding so like not intelligent when I speak. I don't know if anyone else is like that. So I'm like, I need to start getting back to my old roots and read more, educate myself, work harder. And my motto this year was just do it. Like whatever comes to your mind, do it. That's how I always have been, but like lately, the past like 2 years, I've just been like in my own little funk and not leaving my house, and just like, I don't know. I'm not trying to get like a pity party, but I know everybody's going through it. Like they have their ups and their downs. But I think I'm finally over that like hump. I was in like a really dark place. Nothing like bad towards myself, but I just was like not motivated and sad and just like wouldn't do much. As you could tell, like the past like year, I wasn't like posting a whole lot or doing a whole lot. I was just in my same like routine and rut. But I do think if you're feeling down or sad or in like a dark place, what I suggest, and I know it's easier said than done, but I suggest taking your vitamins, chugging water, and go get some fresh air. Go on like a nature walk or something, and come back and see how you feel. Like if you're still feeling sad and not yourself. Because when you don't like move your body or eat right or drink the right amount of water, hydrate yourself, like that's when stuff happens. Like you get really sad and mopey, and then it just keeps going down and down and down. But I also wasn't feeling like inspired at all. Like this year, nothing was inspiring me. I just felt like the same old routine. I don't know. But I feel a lot better now, rejuvenated, still sad because of like everything that happened, but I do feel like a lot better. I was looking the other day, I don't know if I mentioned this on one of my videos a long time ago, but I was looking the other day at my old apartment that I was renting out like before 2019. Like I had it for 4 years. Well, I had a 1-bed 1-bath, then I moved to a 2-bed 2-bath because they were upping my rent, and I was like, I could get a bigger place for this amount. Like that's really expensive for this dump. So I ended up moving to a 2-bed 2-bath for 2 years, and my rent at my 2-bed 2-bath was about like $1,200 or $1,300, I can't remember. Now it's going for almost $3 grand. Like, are you kidding? Who can even live there, and who would want to? Like that place was not cute. I mean, like, it used to be really nice, but it kept getting bought out by like so many different people, and then they just let the place go. Like it just was not good. And I don't know if you've looked back at my old videos, they are hilarious, but there's one, my old apartment like nightmare story time or something like that, but I literally show like receipts and go into detail on what used to happen at my old apartment. Like literally every single day there were ambulance, there were cops, there were fire trucks, there was like something going on that was just so crazy. The list goes on. Like everything that could happen to an apartment happened at mine. And I recorded and documented as much as I could the whole time I was there, because I would always send it to my sisters. I didn't think I would ever make a channel like one day, but I saved it on Snapchat, and I would just send all this stuff to my sisters, and I'm like, oh, look what today's got going on. It was so funny. Like it was very entertaining, that place. But I did meet some like really cool neighbors and the sweetest people ever. But it just stinks because like when everybody moves, they kind of like, it felt like a college dorm room almost. Like, because everybody was so, just didn't care. Alright, I think I'm good with that. I feel I have to put this in my crease area. I did get my eyebrows done. I got a, what's it called? That looks black. Alright. I did get my eyebrows done. I think I got like a powder tattoo brow or something like that. I like it. The only bad thing is it's definitely something that you have to keep up with. Like you have to keep maintaining. It's like getting eyelash extensions. Like you have to keep getting them redone, and I don't know why I didn't think like, I don't know. I just wish I didn't do that, because now I'm like, I have to keep going. But I don't think I'll go back. I was supposed to go for a touch-up, but that's when I left for Michigan and I went on vacation, and then all that stuff happened and I had to turn around and go back. We were gonna drive again to go back to Michigan when all this happened, after the vacation, but there was like a really nasty blizzard for like 3 days, so couldn't drive, had to fly, and it was around New Year's / Christmas time, so like obviously the flights are outrageous. I booked my flight there and back. I got a 2-way, and that was $700, and it's only a 2-hour and 50-minute flight, so that was like $700 for that flight, and I had a $1 seat. Like it wasn't like a $50 seat. I was way in the back of the plane. That's how outrageous the tickets were. And then I ended up having to fix my flight back because the family member ended up passing later than we expected, like a couple days later, and then we had to move the funeral to like sooner than what we thought. I don't know, but I ended up having to extend my flight, so I was there from Thursday to Thursday, and that was an extra $300. So I ended up spending $7, $8, $9, like around $1,000 for the flight there and back. I'm sorry, back and forth. And then driving there, so I had to go back around like the beginning of January, end of December. So I went from a Thursday to a Thursday. That was the 1,000. And then driving there and back was about 1,000 because 2 hotel stays on the way there ended up stopping when the sun went down, because some of the construction and stuff, it's hard to see at night and it's scary. So we ended up stopping, like on the way there, we stopped at Indiana as soon as we got there, because that's when the sun was going down. Stopped there. Obviously we had 3 dogs, so they charge you a pet deposit. So the hotel that we stayed at was, I think, $250 or $300. I can't remember, somewhere around there. And then the way back, we stopped in Georgia at a hotel and did the same thing. It was around $250 to $300 for all 3 dogs, and to stay at this hotel just overnight until we woke up in the morning when the sun was back up, and then we drove again, like home or to Michigan. But we ended up breaking it up when the sun goes down because it's just too scary to not see like during the day. So, and then with gas, that added up to about 1,000. So like tickets and everything, like going back and forth, it's so expensive. But I'm so thankful that I was in the position to even go, because a lot of people, like, I wouldn't even been able to make that funeral. Like, I'm so thankful that I was there when I was, like, and that I got to spend time with this family member before they passed. Like, nobody knew that was gonna happen. And I spent 2 weeks with them, like almost every single day. Like, I don't wanna cry again. But like, that was up there with my like almost favorite trips to Michigan. Like, literally, it was my favorite like vacation. My other one was when I first went to Michigan, like years and years ago. I did a lot. I went to like Chicago, and I don't know, there was a lot that we ended up doing, but I don't know, this was like almost my favorite trip. It's like up there with that, my first trip and my last. Well, not my last, I still want to keep visiting, but I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. But I will insert some clips like here and there. The dogs, when we first went to Michigan, like this year, to just vacation, they ended up seeing snow, and it was so cute. Like, their reaction as soon as we got out of the car and they got to play in it after. So the drive from Florida to Michigan is supposed to be 22 hours from where I live. But also with like stopping and taking breaks, obviously it takes like a lot longer. I did on the way back want to explore the different states like Tennessee and Georgia and go through like trails and waterfalls, but like we didn't have enough time. We didn't leave early enough. So, but I'm not complaining. Like, that was such a fun trip. Maybe another time we could. It was just so fun. Like, that was the best trip I've had in a really long time. I don't even know like what to talk about or like what to say, what to do, because I just am like numb. I don't mean to like come on here and be like a Debbie Downer. It's just like crazy how life is. And like I said, I'll try to insert like pictures of our vacation, like the trip there, and like all the fun memories that we had. I was gonna make like a whole video on it, but I'm not even kidding you. Like, it makes me so sad that I just don't even know how to edit it. Like, I don't know if I can. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, I don't, because we were just hanging out with that family member for 2 weeks straight and had so much fun, and then all of this just happened. Like, I don't know. It's just so crazy. But I'm excited to get out, get my mind off of things, and like just create new habits, like better new habits, take care of myself and not just like wither away. My eyelashes look terrible. Do I even want to save them? I think I might redo my eyelashes because I don't want them to look like crap when I meet up with everyone. So I love these like eyelash glue sticks by Kiss. It's just lash glue liner. These things are bomb. I love these. I have a million of them. But I also use the Kiss strip adhesive glue, like just the black stuff that you get from Walmart. And it's only like $3, I think, and it lasts so long. But these I put eyeshadow on top of. Like I usually sleep with these on and can reuse them, but they look really bad right now, so I'm just gonna redo them. I don't care. These are pretty. Oh, and I use the Kiss 11 lashes. I absolutely love these. They just look so beautiful. And this is why I absolutely love eyelashes. Like they just make your eyes look so much nicer. I have eyelashes, but they're very like sparse. They're not very like voluminous. So I like putting eyelashes on. Ugh. But I only do it on the weekends. I don't do it like during the week. I don't even wear makeup at all during the week, so that's why I kind of like get all dolled up during the weekends, because that's when I actually like go out and do stuff. I'll show you. This stuff is so amazing. There. So it's gonna look like kind of thick and wonky. Here, let me try to fix that. It's alright. So it's not like perfect, but the good thing, I love this stuff because when you put the glue from the lashes, and this is glue as well, it's eyeliner and glue, and it doesn't transfer. When I put my lash on, I pinch it, and it literally makes this into a much nicer like line. It's not so harsh, so I'll show you when I'm done. But look how easy that was. Like it's so like easy, and if you mess up, just pinch your lash together and it makes it an even line. Like I really love it. I kind of like how this one looks, but I don't know if I'll be able to save it because it's like dangling there. Yeah, I might just put a new one on. Alright, so this should be tacky enough. I usually let the glue dry as like 2 or 3 minutes. And then try to just put this on. There we go. See, I'm not even kidding. Like, look at how easy it is. Sorry if it keeps like not focusing. See, it looks a lot better. And if you mess up, you can always just go over it with that eyeliner glue. Like anything you messed up. Beautiful? Not so beautiful. We'll do this side too. Sorry if that's really gross to watch. Someone like rip off their eyelash. And then we wait for the eyelash to dry. I got this water bottle this weekend from Target. It was only like 10 bucks. It's really cute. I think I might start bringing it to the gym. It's glass. See, it has a cool little like handle. It's really nice. I'm trying to get rid of like all plastic that I have. Once again, TikTok's very brainwashing. And like everything is bad for you. I even changed my candles. I don't use Bath & Body Works candles anymore. I still have them, but I don't burn them. I try not to, but if like maybe I'm out of candles, I will. I'll happen to like burn 1 or 2 because I do love some of their scents. And I still have like a gajillion of them. But I heard they're like so bad for you and blah blah, the toxins. So I got these wood wick candles, and they're expensive, but they're so worth it. Like it sounds like a fire is burning right next to you. So I love them, and it smells amazing. I get this scent called Firewood or Fireside. It's Fireside. It smells amazing. Like it smells like fall mixed in with like you're next to a fire, but not like the nasty fire where it like stinks like the smoke. It just smells like a beautiful fire mixed with like autumn, like the fall scents. Ugh, I don't even know, it smells amazing. But that's like my favorite scent. And I've already bought like 3 candles already, and they're cheap at Walmart. Walmart, I get the biggest ones, and they're on sale right now for like $24.95 or something like that, but they last a while. Like, I absolutely love them. I'm gonna put this side on. I'm so excited to meet technically my grandma for the first time ever. Like, online she seems so sweet. Like, every time she messages us, like, I feel like we've known her forever. Like, she's so incredibly nice. My family has like so many weird things with it. Like, my mom's side had weird issues with her parents as well. Like, she found out that she had like siblings that she's never met before in different states, and they just like met each other not too long ago, like a few years back. I don't know, like both sides are completely like crazy, and I don't mean it in like a bad way at all. I'm just like, I can't believe how big the family is because of like, I don't know, it's just so crazy. Like, my family is humongous. It's always hit or miss with eyelashes. Like, every time I put them on, they're always different. They're not the same, and they don't look as good. Like the ones I just had on were so nice how I placed them, but obviously I put eyeshadow all over them, so they were like white, and I had to redo them. But I literally love lashes. Yeah, but that's all I've been up to. Like, I was on vacation, and then there was a death, and now like still trying to like cope with it. And I felt bad. My sister had to come here, and she was watching 5 dogs while I was gone for a week. I felt so bad because Paisley, like during thunderstorms or fireworks, she flips out to the point where I'll have to like insert pictures or videos if I can find them. They're like, I don't know, she just gets crazy and like climbs you up like a tree. And I have a golden retriever, like I have 3 of them, but she's huge, and her nails, and like she just wants to be held. So like, if you don't hold her, she will climb you up. Like, I was just terrified while she was here the whole time. I'm like, I have calming treats for her from the vet, but I just feel bad every time I give them to her because it just, I'm so thankful for my family, like helping me out and just everything. But my sister was watching 5 dogs because she brought over her 2 dogs, and they all like, at first it was so weird because I thought Paisley for sure would be the mean dog, like overly protective over the home and be like a brat at first when they first meet. But Paisley was actually the good one. It was Jada and Aria that were acting really rude. But it was funny because it was like the complete opposite of what I thought was gonna happen. So I forgot to tell you, this is a crazy story. So on TikTok, I was doing TikTok back in 2020, I believe. I think that's when I started my TikTok. They're very cringy, so be warned if you watch them. I'm so sorry. I was really bored. That was during COVID time when everybody was like on lockdown, couldn't leave their house or anything. That's when TikTok like really blew up, and everybody was into those trends of like dancing, and I love to dance even though I am terrible at it. It is so fun and such a good workout. So my niece was living with me at the time. My mom, which she takes care of my niece and nephew full-time, well, did at the time, but they were living with me, and my niece and nephew, they were raving about TikTok and like all the cool dances. So I'm like, let's try it out. Let's do it. I'll create an account and we can do it on my page, like as something fun. So that's how it started. I started like doing little dances and stuff with them, and I included them. They're in like a couple of mine. Well, actually just my nieces, but then I started doing it like all the time. Like, I was so bored because you can use any music you want, and here on YouTube you have to like restrict yourself on certain music because you'll get a copyright strike, and like you can get in trouble and get your whole page taken down if you have too many copyright strikes. So you can't just use anyone's music. TikTok you could at the time, like any popular song, you can like dance to it, sing to it. Like, it was just so fun. And I love music. Like, I am so obsessed with music. You have no idea. Like, it gets me through my days. So I just like went through a rabbit hole and just kept going and going, posting all the time, every single day. I got up to like 50, I was up high. I think I was at like 54,000 followers or something like that. It was something crazy. And I was so proud of it, and it was so addicting. So I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. Finally, I got to a point where I was like it started getting weird. There were people that would like find me overseas, like in Europe. They would find my address. One person sent me flowers, and that was so kind and so like nice. Like, I'm not trying to say that I'm unappreciative, but it's very alarming when somebody so far away knows your address, where you live, and like sends you stuff. Like, that's kind of scary. Like I said, I'm not trying to be ungrateful or rude or anything. Like, that was so nice, but it was very alarming because under my videos, they would keep posting like, did you get the flowers, blah, blah. Like, it was just like getting scary. So, at that point, I kind of like stepped away a little bit because things started getting weird. And then people on there were getting really crazy and calling me like really mean names out of nowhere. So I had to filter some of the comments, like they were getting really bad. And then obviously that's like bound to happen. You're on social media, like people, that's what people do. They're just bored. But like, it was just getting too much. So I just like completely stopped, like for a year or so, I guess. I stopped posting, and then I just started posting more on YouTube. I focused all my energy on here because this way I could post like whatever I want and not like cringy like videos in my workout outfit, like just singing to music in my bathroom. Like, it was just really cringy. Like, it was fun. I absolutely loved it, but it was just so cringy. And it would take me literally all day. Like, I'd film on a Saturday, get ready super early in the morning, and just film all day long. Like, tons of random videos, changing my outfits, changing like my hair or something. Like, literally took me all day long. And then I would save all those videos in my drafts, and just like throughout the week, I would just like keep posting them every single day. But it just got too much because I was doing YouTube and TikTok, and it was just like way too much. And some of the videos on here take me forever to film and edit and upload, like my hauls and like all that. Like, they take days. So I was just getting burnt out and tired, and then also like really weirded out that people were finding my address. And like, I was just so scared because I was also reading like other things, that there were other TikTokers with millions of followers that were finding people in their like attic that were living there forever. And like, it was just getting weird. Like, I'm like, okay, I should probably stop. Like, I'm really scared. So it's just sad. Like, that's how it is. But then just, I want to say it was last weekend or the weekend before, I can't remember. It was when I got back from Michigan this last time. I decided to go to a store over by me. I'm not gonna name names, but I went to a store over by me, and one of the workers runs up and goes, ma'am, and I'm looking around, I'm like, oh my gosh, because this is so funny. I am obsessed with fanny packs right now. I hate carrying my huge honkin' purse, which I will be carrying my purse tonight, but I have fanny packs now, and I use them everywhere. When I go grocery shopping, when I go to the gym, like, you could just fit everything in there and go, like, hands-free. Like, you don't have to worry about like your purse, and like, it's so nice. And I don't care how ridiculous I look, I love fanny packs. So I thought I dropped something out of my fanny pack, and someone's like chasing after me to give it back. So I'm like looking around, I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? And this worker comes up to me from the store and says, I have a question. Do you do TikTok? And my face went from smiling to, oh no, like super embarrassed. And like, I wasn't like weirded out that he was like following me, but I just was like, they're cringy and weird, and I'm kind of embarrassed because my videos are very embarrassing. Like, they're just cringy. If you look at them, they're very cringy. I was just so bored. But it's crazy because he's like, I think I'm following you on TikTok. And I was like, oh, that's so crazy. Like, I told him, I was like, I started doing it for like a little while, and then it started getting creepy. Like, people were finding my address and sending me stuff, and I wasn't trying to like scare him away, but I was just like, it just started getting really weird. And he was like, oh, I didn't mean to be like that. I didn't mean to be like creepy or anything. I thought it was so cool. You looked so familiar and you come in all the time, but I just didn't have the guts and I didn't want to like sound like a creep or like weird asking you. I was like, no, I don't think that at all. That was so nice. And it's so cool like when people actually like recognize you, but I wish it wasn't like so cringy, my videos. Like that was the only thing. I was so embarrassed because they are so cringy, like really bad. I was more embarrassed. I wasn't like scared or alarmed when he came up to me. I was more embarrassed because my videos are like so cringy. Like I'm not even kidding you. I will show you a couple of them, just a few. I did try to post a couple more times like after I stopped for a while, and then I tried because I want to like change my content and not be so cringy. I want to be more like informative and like do more vlogs or something, but my life is so boring that I don't know how people do it like every single day filming like vlogs or like what they do, because I don't do anything. Like I just work from home and that's it, and take care of my dogs. It was just so crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I pulled out my TikTok and I showed him. He's like, yeah, I am following you. And I was like, oh, well, let me like just message me or something, like my video, or comment underneath it so I know who you are, like when I get out of the store, and then I'll just follow you back. So I followed him back, and like it was so cool. Like I just wish my content was different. That's the only thing. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just like kind of embarrassed that it was like so cringy. Like it was like one of those, I don't know, you can see for yourself. Like it was really cringy. But that was so cool. Like that was probably like my highlight of the whole year. Like that was the coolest thing, that someone actually like recognized one of my videos or something. I don't know. And that's another reason why I started social media, because I'm 30 years old now. I know that's really old for some people, but I'm 30. I have not a single best friend that I could just call up and be like, hey, you want to hang out? Want to go for a walk? Like, I know I isolate myself and that's my fault, but I do have my sisters, which do help. Like I do hang out with them as much as I can, but it just makes me sad that I don't have like a really good friend that I could just call up and be like, hey, want to hang out? Want to do this? La la. But I do have my sisters and my mom and my dad, but it's not the same when it's like, because they all have friends. Like my sisters have really good best friends. I just cannot keep a best friend to save my life, and I don't know what it is. I think it is me. Like I'm the problem. I'm the drama, but not like bad. There was a quote from TikTok that just was really bad. But you know what I mean. I think I don't put a lot of effort in. Like when they want to hang out, I'll like kind of get too in my head and then just be like, oh yeah, let's hang out. And then in the last minute I'm like, I don't know. I'm like one of those sketchy like friends that don't ever hang out. But I'm changing this year. I'm gonna be more available for everybody. I'm gonna be more like active and healthy and happy. I'm totally changing this year around for the better. Like I just need change, like really, really, really bad. I'm just rambling. And it also was crazy because we were at the airport and we got the news that this family member passed. Like we didn't make it in time to see them before they passed. So we were all like sitting at the airport and like crying, and everybody else is like having fun, running around. It's almost like time slowed down or like stopped. I'm like seeing everybody running around having fun and happy like around the airport. Like I'm just observing, and then I'm like, it's just so crazy how life is. Like I just you just never know what someone's going through. You just never know. And I truly feel bad for like family, and I don't know, it just breaks my heart. And he had a golden, and it just breaks my heart because dogs are so smart. When they took him out of the house after he was there and already passed, the golden was like walking around and just like sniffing around where he was, licking the ground. And then we had to borrow the car, his car, to like go get groceries and come back, and or like run errands. And the dog would just be waiting there right next to the car, like waiting to see him come out. Oh, that's what just gets me so much. Like I cannot. It just makes me so sad. He was by far such a great man, like such an inspiration. Like, he was struggling a lot with his health. He would not show it. Like, yeah, he would like mention something, but he was literally the most happiest person ever, and literally was struggling with so much. Like, so happy, and still was working up until the day that he passed. Like, that man is like such an inspiration to me. I'm gonna make it a mission to try to go each year to Michigan and visit. I bought another like toy golden, and I'll show you like pictures, and I also, if I can remember, I'll like film it. I have it in the counter, but I have like little toy goldens that I'm gonna bring to his grave and just like somehow try to put it there so it doesn't blow away. My sisters and I, we all were trying to find like a little gift for our grandma that we're just now meeting. Hope we don't make her cry. But I'm gonna show you, we bought her a little bracelet. We all were trying to go, I tried to go to like JCPenney's, Ross, Walmart, literally went everywhere. I looked on Amazon, but it was too late for us to order anything for her. We just wanted like a little sympathy gift because my dad's real dad had passed this past year in August, and that's like, she lost her husband. We tried to get a gift for her. I'm gonna try to go grab it really quick to show you because it is the cutest. I wanted to share the items that I was talking about. So this is the wood wick candle that I got from Walmart. I'm sure you can get it anywhere, but I'm obsessed. It sounds like, it literally sounds like a fire is like burning next to you, like it's like crinkling. And I'll show you the inside of the lid, what it looks like. It is just the nicest candle. This is a good gift to get someone. It was kind of pricey. Like I said, they're around like $27 or $24, but it lasts a long time. It's a big candle and it smells amazing, like autumn or fall mixed with a fire. Like, not the stinky smoky fire that I'm talking about, but like just like, it's so comforting and warming, and like, I absolutely love this. I've been burning them all over my house, and they don't give you a headache. Bath and Body Works, their candles, as soon as I light them, I have an instant massive headache and my eyes are burning. Like, these I burn all day long and I'm perfectly fine. Like, I'm so obsessed. And like I said, the crinkling, it sounds like a fire is burning next to you when you light these. And it's just so like calming. Like, I just love these. I cannot rave enough about them. Like, they're amazing. The little doggy that I put on the family members, it looks just like this. A little golden. I have a few of them. I'm gonna like put around. I go to this like botanical garden that I'm obsessed with, and I'm gonna put one of these on there. I'll probably record it. I recorded a couple videos in there. I haven't been in a long time, but they had this little like train area and like little like miniature things. So I'm gonna put like a little golden there. The last thing I wanted to show you was the gift that we got for my grandma that I'm meeting for the first time. I know that's so random and so crazy, but I think I might label it that. Get ready with me meeting my grandma for the first time, or something like that. I went to JCPenney's and I found this. We were trying to look like for some sentimental, like a sympathy piece of jewelry or something to give her. Like I said, we looked on Amazon, but it was so late by the time I got back from like Michigan from everything I was doing. And we both all of us sisters finally agreed on something on Amazon. I went to go purchase it and it wasn't gonna get here till like way later in the month, and she would have been gone by now. So we wanted something to give her at like dinner when we meet her. So I found, this is from Dollar Tree. I absolutely love their wrapping, like their bags or whatever. Only $1, but it's so cute. Like I said, I got this from JCPenney's, and it's just something to like show that we love her and care, and like, it's just sorry about your loss, like all of that. It's a cute little guardian angel watch over me, and it's just a little bracelet that has like a little angel and cross. It's just so beautiful. And they were having a sale on their jewelry. This was originally $60, but it was like buy something for $30, get $30 or 50% off or something like that. So I got it for 30. So I don't think it was that bad, because what we were looking at on Amazon was about 50. So I guess that saved me a little bit, but I'm just glad we found something, because it was such a good idea. My sisters actually thought of that. They were like, oh, we should get her something, and I just can't wait. I just hope she doesn't cry. I'm gonna feel so bad and then start crying. Like when other people cry, I start crying. Like I can't not cry. I really love this Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if that's what it's called. Lip pencil. I don't remember. It's like their most popular one. I got a matching, it was like a set during Christmas time. I got the lip liner and the lipstick. It's a beautiful color, but the only bad thing is these go so quick. Like literally, I didn't even have it for that long and I feel like it's already gone. I may have to clean it up, but look at how beautiful. That is so, so nice. I absolutely love this lip liner. But I also use, I think it's called Pillow Talk, now that I'm thinking of it. I think, I could be wrong. Oh my gosh. Watch I say the wrong thing. But I love Charlotte. Her name is Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if I'm butchering that. But I also like the lip pencils from NYX. They're really inexpensive. They're, I want to say like $3, and they last forever, and they're bomb. Like I love mauve, and I get nutmeg. It's like a brown color. Mauve is more like pinky purplish, like a maroon color kind of, but I love these. I buy a lot of the travel size perfumes because they're so much easier to put, like obviously in my fanny pack that I'm obsessed with. But I was looking for this alien, what am I doing? I was looking for this alien perfume that I've had forever. And it's like really, really, really strong. I was trying to use it for the gym the other day and I couldn't find it, but now I did. Oh, you only need like one spray, and I swear it's like the most, it brings back memories. Hair time, look at how wavy. And what's weird, when I cut it, it's still long, but it feels a lot lighter. Like it doesn't feel so like thick. I may have to take my robe off because I'm like literally dying. It's kind of hot and cold. Like I'm constantly hot and cold, so. And these are like, I sleep in big t-shirts. I absolutely love them. Like my whole dresser is full of big t-shirts, like oversized. Like I said, I live in them, so sorry if I'm looking a little scrubby. I'm comfy. This past year has like literally changed me so much. Like I don't know, I feel like totally different about life. And it's a good thing, it's not bad at all. It's just so crazy. Like life is so precious and you should enjoy every single moment of it. I'm so caught up with, oh sorry, my face is looking bad. Or my hair. Let me put some oil in it so it doesn't fry off. There we go. Yeah, I think I might curl it. But I have just been going with the flow like for 2 years now, and like struggling so much to the point where like I just struggle with doing normal tasks. Like I'm just so sad, and I don't know, I don't mean to be and I don't need to be. I'm so grateful for everything I have. I'm so like lucky for, I don't know why I'm sad. Like I can't explain it. I'm just like, I was in a funk for like 2 years straight, and then this happened and I'm like, it like flipped a switch. I gotta change the way I think about life because I don't know, it's so crazy and I can't stop saying that. Did anybody else have any New Year's resolutions or like goals that they want to accomplish this year? You should write them below because I am so curious. I want to try to make another vision board too. I feel like I knocked off a lot of stuff on my vision board. Traveling was a big one, and I did it. Reading at least a book a year was my goal last year, and I did it. This year is to read at least 2 books, like keep getting in the routine of reading again, because I really miss it. And even if you set like a timer on your phone for like 20 minutes, exercise for 20 minutes, and then another 20 minutes, read, and then another 20 minutes, eat, make a smoothie or something, go for a walk, like literally change your habits. Like, I used to be so on top of my game, like back in the day. I think in like when I used to model, I literally was in IT tech full time, tried to go to school, did that while I was in IT tech, and then also modeled. Like, I was doing a lot of stuff at one time, and I just had so much energy. I know the older you get, like, stuff changes, but I literally was on top of the world. And in between like lunch breaks, I would be at the gym. Like, before work, I would be at the gym. In between lunch, I would be at the gym. Like, I literally was unstoppable and like on a mission. It was so fun, and I'm gonna get back to that same old me, like hardworking, driven. I just kind of like fell off. Okay, I finally got done getting ready. I had to hang up really quick while I was like curling my hair. My sister called me, so I was talking to her while I was getting ready. But I'll show you my outfit that I'm wearing. Don't judge my ground. I have to clean like really bad. My place is a mess. But this is my outfit. I'm wearing a skirt from Amazon, boots are from Amazon, and the shirt's from Shein, along with the jackets from Shein. This throw jacket I got in Michigan when I was there, from TJ Maxx. But I'm just gonna like layer up because we're gonna be inside eating, but I'm so excited, I can't wait. My hair actually turned out pretty good. Like, it doesn't look too bad. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry, the TV is kind of loud. But I'm just trying to switch purses, get my camera ready, like my camera stuff, because I will like film while we're on the beach. I'm hoping we'll make it there. I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna come of this, but oh, sorry about that. Here we go. Can you see? Oh, I'm just not doing okay. Don't mind my messy room. I also should bring hairspray. I like always overpack my bag just in case my sisters need something, like food, like snacks and all that. That reminds me, snacks I gotta bring. Hairspray, check. Bring this. Midol because I'm dying. And I think that's it. And I do have to get like a couple snacks, so I'll go in my pantry really quick. This video is gonna be so long for like my video back, and I'm so sorry if people don't like me like blabbing and talking, but I'm trying to do like a little vlog. I didn't do anything most of the day today. I just kind of like waited around, took my time getting ready, and now I'm on my way to meet my grandma for the first time ever. Like, I've never met my grandma. And it's weird to say that, but like I was saying earlier in the vlog, I don't know if anybody was listening, but I have my mom and my dad's side of the family, like their background is very interesting. They've had different like siblings, and I don't like want to get into everyone's personal details, but like it's a lot. But my dad was technically adopted because his real dad ended up going off to college, and like way back in the day, I guess he couldn't like stay and like take care of my dad. I don't know the whole like background. I have to talk to my actual grandma, like my real grandma. That's my dad's mom. Because she knows like the whole story, but it's kind of sad. Like, it wasn't anything bad. Like, he didn't like up and leave, and like didn't like, he literally like couldn't take care of my dad. Like, he was going off to college, and it was just like a long story. But my actual like my grandma, which is my dad's real mom, she ended up raising my dad, and they were really young. I think I want to say like 16 or something like that, something like really, really young. I don't, like I said, don't quote me on the age. I have no idea. I have to ask my grandma again, but it's just so crazy, the story. So my dad, a couple years back, he did an ancestry test where you, sorry, it's like really bright, where you pretty much put your DNA in a kit and send it off, and you could see like your family and your ancestry, pretty much like who you're related to, just literally everything. It's so cool. So we did that, and my second oldest sister ended up finding my dad's real dad through that. And it's just so interesting how that all like worked out, but we ended up finding him too late in life. He ended up passing the day after my dad's birthday in August, which is so crazy. It is so weird, but my sister was trying to like message him back and forth on that like ancestry, and like, oh, I think you're my dad's real dad, and like they just kept going back and forth. And after he passed, his wife, they've been together for 33 years now, so that's like my grandma, but she's like my step grandma, I guess you could say. I don't know if that makes sense. This is so confusing, and I'm so sorry, but we're meeting her for the first time today, me and my sisters, at Clearwater Beach, my favorite place in the whole entire world in Florida. I absolutely love Clearwater Beach. I haven't been there in years. Like, it's probably been like 12 years or something crazy. I don't know, don't quote me on that either, but I'm just interested to see how different it is and like how much it's changed. But we're trying to get there early, so we're gonna meet to go out to eat around like 6. It's so cold in Florida, and like being on the beach, it's gonna be even colder. So I tried to layer up. I have like 3 jackets on. I have another big jacket, so I'm literally gonna just, I'm wearing like the dumbest clothes. I'm trying to look cute but still be warm at the same time. Ooh, it's so windy. But yeah, it's just so crazy. I can't believe the day has finally come and we're meeting her. Like, it's just the craziest thing I've ever done. But I'm so excited. Like, she seems so nice. It's just so crazy. I'm meeting my grandma for the first time ever. And I'm so gonna title it this. I'm not gonna have her in the video at all, because that's so rude, and like, I would never do that. And it's really weird to ask that when you first meet someone, so I'm definitely gonna keep that out. But she's here visiting. She's originally from a totally different state, and she's here just on vacation for about like 3 or 4 days. And I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous. Like, I'm excited to meet my grandma, but I'm also excited to like hang out with my sisters too, so I'm so excited. And it's kind of like an overcast, like it's really cloudy, it's really pretty out. Like I said, it's freezing. Around the end of October, I went to my dad's house and I was vlogging just like this, driving normal, like paying attention to the road, not speeding. I am a very like safe driver. I don't go nuts and like cut people off and go crazy. I usually go like 5 over the speed limit, and that's it. Like, I'm not a crazy driver, because there's no need to be in a rush to go somewhere and like harm anybody else or yourself. So I literally am just like a grandma when I drive. But I got into like a little car accident as I was driving on 19, the busiest road ever, scariest road in Florida, I feel like. But 19, I'm going 60 because it's 55 where I am. I'm going 60. Green light. I have no cars in front of me or anything. This car that was driving beside me the whole time decides to speed up and try to go over like 3 lanes. And he crashed right into me, like the side of my mirror and everything. And I literally just got this car. And I was like, you literally hit my, I recorded it and everything. He hit my car so hard that my camera that I'm vlogging on like spun like the opposite way. I don't know, it was like crazy, but like there was no bad damage. Aww. What happened? There was no real like bad damage, but my mirror on the right side, it's kind of broken now because obviously he hit it, but it's just like where you, like when sometimes cars have like the blinker that's underneath your mirror and like people can see that you're turning like under that. Like that's kind of busted, but it's not a big deal. Like I'm not crazy about that. I really don't, like as long as my car wasn't like totaled, I'm perfectly fine. Because then we had to get, I didn't get his insurance. I just was like, you literally hit my car. Didn't care if he had damage because that's your own fault. But I got out of the car, I looked at the damage. He didn't say a word. He literally just looked at the ground. Like he knew that he whacked into my car like an idiot, didn't even pay attention. So, I just got back, I looked at the damage, I didn't see any damage at all that was like visible. So, and I was literally on 19, I'm gonna get off this road because it's so busy and scary. So, I get off the road, I get to my dad's, and I see my light, like the blinker light underneath my mirror is busted because he rammed into it. It's just cracked a little, but like I said, there's nothing I can, I mean, I'm sure I could find a way to fix it myself. I always do. If you look back on my older videos, I had a Chevy Cruze that I accidentally dinged my back tail light, so I replaced it myself. I absolutely love cars. Like I love fixing them. I want to learn how to do, like change my own oil. It's not hard. I've seen videos, but literally I just want to do my own like maintenance. It would be so cool. I want to be eventually a jack of all trades. So working on it slowly. So many good things are coming this year and I feel it and I sense it. Last year was really rough. I lost like 2 people. My neighbor, she lost her husband. He was so down to earth, so cool, and it's just such a bummer. Like it's so sad, and it just makes you realize how precious life is, and like you never know when someone's gonna go. I know that sounds terrible. Oh, hang on one second. Last year in February, this next month coming up, that's gonna be a year since he's gone. He was so funny, like such a cool, down to earth. A couple times when we were throwing a garage sale, he came over. I think it was it once or twice? Can't remember, but he was so much fun. And then what else happened? Family member that was really close, that was like a second dad to me, he passed the end of December 29th. That was kind of unexpected, like that came out of nowhere. What else? My dad's real dad passed in August. They always say they go in threes. Like everything happens in threes. I don't know if that's like true or right or what that means. I don't know, but it's scary and sad. Sorry if you hear my windshield, it's still not fixed. Since I bought this car, it's been like, everything's been good, but for some reason, I keep bringing this car back to Ford, and I keep telling them, I'm like, ever since I bought this car, it sounds like the window is rolled down. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. It's so loud. They said it was like a part, so they replaced the part, still making that noise. I'm like, can't you guys like test drive it? Like on 19, once you hit 50, you can hear it. Like literally, it's so loud. It's so annoying. But they still haven't fixed it, and they probably won't. Plus, it's way past the 30 days that I bought this, so they're for sure not even gonna attempt to fix it again. I literally say to everybody, I always say, whatever comes to your head that you truly want to do, like your dreams, your passions, you need to do them. Even if you fail at them, at least you know you tried and like it wasn't your right path, or like, because life is so crazy, like you don't know. Everything's so unexpected. I'm usually in bed by like 8 o'clock and I wake up early. But when I was in Michigan, I tried to stay up as late as possible to like hang out and be with family. So like my whole sleeping schedule, eating schedule, everything was so off. I had pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner almost every single day. I'm not complaining because I literally revisiting when I was there for like the funeral and everything. Oh, I was like wishing time away. Like, I know it sounds terrible, but it just broke my heart, made me so sad. I wanted to cry every single minute of every day. Sorry if I've been like MIA for a while. I literally just have been going through it. And I'm not gonna like force myself to post something if I'm not like in the mood, or like, I don't know, I don't do that. I can't just get on a camera and fake smile. I know a lot of people can, but I'm no actress. Like lately I've been feeling like a robot. Like I literally just like, I'm numb to everything. But that was really cool. Like, that store that I went into and the guy like noticed me. I know that sounds like so dumb, but the reason why I started social media was like to get a hobby, but also to like make friends. I literally have 0 friends except for my sisters. So I have like a couple childhood friends, but like I said, I don't even like talk to anybody anymore. I thought it would create like a community that I can just like have fun and interact with people, but sometimes it gets like crazy to the point where people like, I don't know, you can't like talk to someone without them expecting something. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not like talking to people to like flirt with them or want to be with them. Literally, I just like wanted friends. That was it. Like, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. But I will talk to you guys when I'm on the way to
your feet. Do you finally see what you're missing? You're just one lost soul here to break the mold. When you see me, do you believe in a higher love? Somebody let the sun come up again. What you need is the heat of the summer. Lost your mind, need the light to recover. I swear we're headed on the better days, and the sun will come up again. 'Cause you brought me the sun. Down, did you hold your ground when you needed to? Oh, the way you smile makes the past worthwhile. Now I feel like I believe in a higher love. Somebody let the sun come up again. What you need is the heat of the summer. Lost your mind, need the light to recover. I swear we're headed on the better days, and the sun will come up again. 'Cause you brought me the sun.
We have to remember the
this
done
moment.
this in the daylight.
We have to remember this moment.
I have to
So
tell
we just met our grandma for the first time.
You sound like a child.
I have to record this. And
We're eating gummies, but not the happy gummies.
We're gonna can't put that on YouTube. Can
No,
I?
yeah. You just put it on the grandma.
I'm gonna choke on these gummy bears.
Me too.
I'm choking because I'm laughing so hard. I can't even talk.
Oh, thank God. Ew, man, I don't like the way I look with this. Me either.
These are my sisters and my only friends. I have to document this because nobody believes me.
Minute, do you need one? Do you need one?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Okay, I gotta turn this all the way down.
I'm not thinking about the way you keep my world from spinning. I'm just thinking about your eyes. Just don't know if I've been faking or pretending, but I know I never felt so damn alive. I don't know if I believe the information given, that there is someone by your side. Coming back inside my body for a second, there is no way that I'm never gonna try. Hello, where you at, where you been? Tell me everything about you, go slow, so I can write it down and become the perfect man for you. What you like, what you don't, you should never be flying so low. Hop into the cockpit, I can be your rocket. Hey, fly. So what if you been sitting there and thinking all this time? What's your mind's at? Been telling you to make you believe that the right guy ain't right here, right now, right here. I'm not thinking about how long it's gonna take now. I'm just thinking about our lives. You and me just laying blankets on a beach, and then at night I'll sing your favorite lullaby. I'm so glad I didn't give up easy, chasing after you. Hello, where you at, where you been? Tell me